just a minute and talk a little bit more about Q shares and what that means for you as well as your team. This program is intended to be geared towards helping teams recruit as well as reward your loyalty and your leadership. And so really the purpose of this program, we want everybody to be involved and to be able to participate. And so we have made some modifications to our program to do exactly that, allow as many people as quickly as possible to get in today through the end of December. Now this program started effective June of this year and will expire in December of this year. In order to get in, there's really two parts of this program or promotion. Number one is a qualification period. Number two is a maintenance period. And so in order to qualify, it's as simple as between the dates of June 2015 and December 2015, you must do one thing, and that is qualify at the platinum level. As soon as you qualify at the platinum rank, you are now in the pool and eligible to participate. That goes for anybody that has been in the business for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, or anybody that is coming in today for the first time, anyone coming in between now and the end of the year. Again, all you must do is hit the rank of platinum. That's it to get involved. That puts you in the qualification pool. Again, we want everybody and anyone to participate. Number two, the qualification period, or the maintenance period. For the maintenance period, what you must do is you must continue each and every month to be at 200 personal volume auto ship each and every month through the course of 2016 and each and every year that this program or promotion is in place. When you maintain that monthly auto ship, the second requirement is to hit platinum 6 out of 12 months and no less than once each quarter. And so again, those are the two components of the maintenance piece. You must be on the 200 PV auto ship and you must hit and maintain platinum rank 6 to 12 months, or again, no less than once a quarter. This plan is intended to reward, again, your leadership and your loyalty. We want everybody involved. It will be very lucrative, where we have assigned 10% of our corporate profits to be allocated towards all of those that reach the pool and hit those maintenance requirements. This will go over the next several years and again be a great tool for you and your team to participate in Qivana and its success. We're excited about this program. It's geared towards rewarding each and everyone in the field, and we're excited to see what happens.
So we had a number of great announcements that we had at our regional events, and what we want to do right now is just kind of walk you through what those announcements were. We had a lot of people that were able to attend, some that weren't able to attend, and we want to make sure that you all get the information out right now that is equitable to everyone, so everyone understands how these will be rolling out and how you can participate. Now, one of the most exciting ones that we had is the announcement of our Elite 1000 Club. Now, this Elite 1000 Club is based off of doing 1,000 points within your own personal business and helping others to do the same thing. Now, that's going to actually have a huge monetary benefit to a lot of people based off of what we refer to as quick start in the business. And so, Devin, let's walk them through how they can make additional cash through quick start by participating in the Elite 1000.
Yeah, absolutely. Number one, Craig, welcome back from the regionals.
Thanks, Devin.
We have heard great things. I've been on the phone with a number of leaders who have echoed the same thing, that it was a fantastic event. Now, in regards to the Elite 1000, what we've tried to do is really make it very simple so that you can replicate and duplicate this throughout your organization. And so what that means is there's two different qualifications or auto ship levels. One is at the 100 PV auto ship level. The other is at 200 PV auto ship level. Now, currently with Quick Start, we reward our individuals that come in or have maintained that level of auto ship. We give them a 10% and a 20% Quick Start, immediate cash into their pocket very, very quickly. And so what we've designed is we've added an additional 20%, which is extremely rich in the industry. In fact, I would argue that it's one of the richest, if not the richest, in the industry, where we will take your current 10 and 20% and we will add an additional 20%. And so individuals can now, at that 100 PV level, will go from 10% to 30%. The individuals at the 200 PV level will go from 20% to 40%. So very quickly they can get their cash back.
Yeah, plus 20% on Quick Start. Again, this kind of revolutionizes everything that we've done. People can get into business and get their money back very, very quickly. What this does is it emphasizes recruiting. And if you were at the regional event that we just held up in the Northeast, There's 3 things that you've got to do to be successful in this business. You just cannot get them out of order. They are recruit, recruit, and recruit. So obviously we're adding 20% to that quick start level. Regardless of the point that you're at, you get an additional 20%. And tell them what kind of volume counts. So when we start talking about that getting to 100 points in your own personal business, exactly what that means and how that works.
Yeah, absolutely. We've intended to make it very, very simple. And so what that includes is that will include your personal volume and it will include your level 1 volume. And so as we talk about level 1 volume, that will be any IBO, independent business owner, that will be any PC or any retail order. If you take those 3 at your level 1 volume and your own volume, when you hit 1,000 PV in any given 4-week rolling period, that will allow you to bump up to that additional 20%. And this promotion will run actually from September through December. So we've got a couple of months ahead of us. Again, like you said, we have people that are excited, that are ready to go, and we're excited to see how this takes off.
And we actually did this at one point. You know, about a year ago, we had that 40% quick start that was out in the field, but the only way that you could get it is if somebody new came in at 1,000 points and they could get a 40% quick start, a double quick start for the next 4 weeks. The way that this works is it actually rewards not only the new person coming in at 1,000, but it rewards people that have been in the organization and been in Qivana for quite some time. And as long as between themselves and their first level of sponsorship, if they create that 1,000 point expectation and achieve that 1,000 points, they too are then eligible for that 20%, that plus 20% quick start.
Yeah, and let me make mention that it is a rolling 4-week period. What I mean by that is as soon as you hit that 1,000 PV in volume, effective the next week, you will be eligible for that additional 20%. And so you will have 4 weeks to participate in that additional volume. What's so great about it is it includes your own reoccurring auto ship volume.
So Devin, say that I'm participating and I hit my 40% quick start and I've got 4 additional weeks. Say in my 3rd week of that time period, I've got 1 week left, but then I again duplicate the 1,000 points. Do I get another 4 weeks on top of that? Does that start at the end or does that start immediately the following week for the next 4 weeks?
Yeah, great question. And that will start effective the next week. It will basically push out and give you another 4-week period that you can participate in.
As soon as you hit it.
And so really what we want to do is we want individuals to hit it and continue to hit it throughout the process so that they are at that 40% level, maximize it through the end of December.
So this goes from the beginning of September through December, and
Correct.
People can continue to get that 40% as long as they are revolving that 1,000 points within their organization, themselves in their first level.
That is correct.
That's awesome. So let me take you to an example. One of the 2 things that you want to show people in this business is 1, what do they get back for their investment and how fast they can get that back, and 2, how to make money. What you've got in front of you right now is a very, very simple example of what that can mean. So first of all, let's imagine for a moment that I myself have got 1,000 points within my organization. I've signed somebody up. I've signed somebody up at 1,000. I've signed a second person up at 1,000 as well. Let's assume for a moment that I'm on a 200 point auto ship. Now that would take me from a 20% quick start to a 40% quick start, which means when I sign person 1 up and person 2 up, I make $400 only on quick start from those 2 individuals. In addition, if these people are, for example, sitting in my lesser leg, I would also get team commissions valued at 100 points or $100 each, which means that would be $200 from team commissions. This has is not taking into account anything from the leadership bonus pool, but just signing up those 2 individuals at 1,000 points, I would get my $1,000 back. So imagine if you were to sit down with someone and say to them, what would you think if I could teach you a way in which you could make $1,000 in the next month? What you would end up doing is you would end up doing this once and get all of your return, all of your investment that you've ever made in Qivana back right away within your first 2 weeks. And then if you were to duplicate that over the course of the next 2 weeks, do the same thing, enroll 4 people, you would have $1,000 in your pocket. So imagine being able to talk and explain to people how they can get that money back and how they can get it back very quickly. When we did this before, we actually had people that placed their order the next day. They went out and began recruiting, and people were actually getting all of their original investment back from that before their product even arrived at their doorstep for the first time.
Which is key in this industry, Craig. If you can show an individual how they can get their money back in any investment, you need to be able to show people how they can get their money back very, very quickly. And this is exactly what it's designed to do. You replicate, duplicate, get 2 people in at $1,000, they have made their money back. Everything from that is upside.
Again, imagine placing that phone call where you say, if I could teach you how to make $1,000 in the next 30 days, would you be interested? I don't know of anyone who would not be interested in a lead like that.
Absolutely, yeah.
So one of the things that we want to do also is we want to talk about this Elite 1000. So again, the focus is getting people to have 1,000 points within their organization, and we're going to reward that. So we've got 2 things that will be taking place. One is our 1,000 point club. So if you generate between yourself and your first level people, if you generate 1,000 points collectively, we're going to put you into a 1,000 point club. If you can do that and have 2 of your personally sponsored people to that, you plus 2, you and 2 do 1,000, and those 2 do 1,000, then you become part of our Elite 1000 club. And what you end up getting for that is you get some recognition. We will recognize you not only in newsletters, but also on our website. You'll get the 20% quick start like we have talked about throughout the course of this webinar. You'll get preferred seating at our next event, and you'll also be, you'll have a preference to be a speaker at our next event as well. Absolutely. That's how we will choose our speakers. One of the other announcements that we made at our Ignite regional event this past weekend was we recognized Bob and Geraldine Sager for winning a brand new C-Class Mercedes-Benz. And so that was a lot of fun to see them up on stage. And I will tell you right now, Bob is a car guy, but this was based off of a point system for bringing people in. The more people you brought in and at the higher levels that people were brought in, there was a point system created, and Bob and Geraldine Sager walked away with a brand new C-Class Mercedes-Benz. That's great because Bob is, in fact, a car guy.
Absolutely. In fact, we could not be more excited for Bob and Geraldine. What a great accomplishment. They are some of the pioneers of this company. They have been involved, really, I think, since day one. And they have demonstrated great leadership and are great friends of the company. We could not be more excited. A huge congratulations to both Bob and Geraldine.
They were obviously very excited, but it was also a very tender moment. And just for the record, I want everyone to know that standing about 10 feet away from Bob Sager and looking over there into his eyes, I saw tears when we announced that they had won that Mercedes. And so a lot of effort was put in, and we want to congratulate Bob and Geraldine Sager for their brand new Mercedes-Benz.
Absolutely. Now, what's interesting about the tears, Craig, is Bob is really what we refer to as the Vin Diesel of Qivana. And so that is the last thing that he would want anybody to know. But again, very emotional, but as well as just a great all-around guy and a great couple.
Just get Bob talking about cars, and you will in fact see tears. We cannot overemphasize the importance of coming to meetings. Meetings drive this business. It's great to get people together. It's great to get people on the same page. It's great to get people motivated and educated. So the very next meeting that we have coming up is called our Qivana Leadership Summit. We are taking people to gorgeous Las Vegas, Nevada, where we are going to have a Friday night and an all-day Saturday leadership summit. We are calling it a leadership summit primarily because it's not in anybody's backyard, but we want all of our leaders to get there. We are opening it up to everyone. We have secured some great rates at the hotel. If you want to get there on a Thursday night, I believe the rate is $29. And then on Friday and Saturday night, the hotel room rate is $89. And so we're securing that as well. We know that a lot of the airports around the United States and Canada have direct flights into Las Vegas at extremely reasonable prices. We want to make sure that everybody gets there and realize the importance of it. This will be the only kickoff meeting that we do at the beginning of 2016. Typically, we have gone out historically and done a round of regional events about that second or third week of January. This time, this is the event. There is no other event to kick off 2016 other than Las Vegas, Nevada, so we want to see you there. Now, the last thing that I want to bring everyone up to speed on is our Dream Week package for 2016. Now, in the next few weeks, there's going to be myself and a lot of our IBOs that are taking our 2015 Dream Week vacation to Alaska. We're going to go up there, we're going to see whales, we're going to walk on glaciers, we're going to take helicopter and seaplane rides to the misty fjords. We've got some individuals who are going on dog sled races. We've got people that are also going salmon fishing and halibut fishing. It will be absolutely incredible. Now, for the last 3 years, we've actually gone on cruises. So this time we're actually taking people on a land package in 2016. We thought a lot about it, and I want to announce that we are taking people to Cancun, Mexico in 2016. We're very excited about this. We are taking ourselves as well as our business owners to Secrets the Vine. It's a brand new resort in Cancun, Mexico, 5-star. We're very excited about this for a couple of reasons. First of all, it's an all-inclusive resort. What does that mean? All your food, all your beverages, all your alcohol is all included in once you arrive there. So once you arrive there, you will have no out-of-pocket expenses unless you want to get some trinkets for the kids or grandkids or a significant other. So this is a trip for 2 individuals. This is an adults-only resort, so no children under 18 will be allowed to come with you. We know that we've done that in the past. This will be a little bit different. All-inclusive, all adults at this incredible resort. So this is in the heart of the Yucatan Peninsula, where we're going to take people down there. They can enjoy excursions to a lot of the Mayan ruins that are in the area. Tulum and Chichen Itza are recognizable throughout the world as being the center of that Mayan population. You'll be able to go there, experience that if you would like to. Obviously, beaches and white sand are aplenty there. But this is an absolutely fantastic resort that a lot of people are absolutely going to love, and we want to see you there. Let me walk through what the qualifications are, because those have changed just slightly over what we have done in the past. So the qualifications are threefold. First of all, the qualification dates range from May 3rd, 2015 to June 4th, 2016. You need to do 2 things during that period of time to be able to qualify for Dream Week. Now, if you're scoring at home, you're going to realize very quickly that qualification period has already started. And so the 2 things that you need to do to be able to get on this trip and qualify for this trip is on 3 different months, you've got to have 40,000 points or 40,000 in monthly organizational business volume. We don't care if that's your left leg or your right leg, but it's got to follow your sponsorship line. So the people that you have enrolled, and the people that they have enrolled, and the people that they have enrolled will allow you to qualify for this Dream Week vacation. You've got to do that 3 times, and following the sponsorship lines, you've got to do 40,000 points 3 different months out of that 1-year period of time. In addition to that, you've got to have 3 months qualifying at Platinum Star. So that's that lesser leg volume, 8,000 lesser leg volume on 3 different months throughout the course of the year. So 40,000 points of organizational business volume, 3 times Platinum Star over that year period of time, and we will take you and a guest to beautiful Cancun, Mexico. We want to see you there.